Good news and bad news. Found the mic. Good news. Bad news. Popped my tire in my car. Had to replace that. Super fun, by the way. Also, good news. Look at these shin bags. Beautiful, right? I know. Alrighty. I do have this Vans bag. I bought some new shoes. It's a new white Vans. I got this little bag for donating to charity. I kind of take it apart and repurpose it. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And this is kind of like plasticky, like kind of like mesh. I don't know. I like it. It kind of feels interesting. It'll be cool to put on my project I'm working on right now, which I'm about to show you right after I take this apart. Alrighty, and then as I kind of like deconstruct this entire bag, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it. I didn't have like a thought process yet. I was kind of just honestly winging it. I just really like the checkered pieces, and I know like I feel like a lot of checkered patterns are like out of date now. But I just said, whatever. Let me just see what I can do. Because this is more about what can I do rather than what does it look like. I feel like, I just want to test my skills. So
New ones every day.
I think I'm gonna definitely use this part for something. I'm gonna cut it out. It's sick. I'm gonna take this off. Ow, I stabbed my finger.
New ones every day.
After we kind of get everything cut out, I wanted to like salvage as much of the checkered pattern as possible. So I kind of did, lol. And then this is the jacket I'm going to be working with. I kind of just placed it on to see what it's kind of look like, give it a little rough sketch in my mind. And then here we go, as I cut off like the excess pieces I don't really need. But I do feel better about cutting
New ones
the low.
every day.
Then what you see me doing right here is this is a piece of fabric and then a embroidery stabilizer piece of fabric. I'm gonna be making like a test. So right now I'm spraying fabric glue on the stabilizer or on the fabric, and then I'm gonna be sticking these on each other, and then yeah. I kind of just want to give you guys a behind the scenes look of what it takes to make the embroidery pattern, and like what really goes into everything. So right here, this is a program called Hatch Embroidery. You use it to make your embroidery patterns, or from scratch, or import them from like images that you have. But it is like a buy tier list. Like you have to pay for monograms and stuff to be able to use like their monogram program. And if you want to insert like pictures, like like pictures and stuff, that's another tier, so you have to pay for that. So right now I have the monogram one. Eventually I'm gonna get the imagery one. But for now, we have this. So it's just me right here changing some of the colors. It just tells the program that it's going to be sewing in 3 different colors, so it needs to stop and decipher like each different color. To here, look at that, cool, right? Effects. So I downloaded the image on a USB, and I put the USB into and then I put the USB into the embroidery machine. And now this kind of looks dry, or is as dry as it's gonna get. I will have to use a different fabric, but this is just a test, so this is fine. I keep putting the mic away from me, so if I do it one more time, I'm probably gonna. You didn't see it, but I put all the fancy settings. I don't know. I didn't really put any settings. I just enhanced the image a little bit. So as you can see, we have 3 different threads that are gonna be going in here. I know they all kind of look the same on here. In the temple. Fabric. Embroidery stabilizer. Embroidery hoop. You want to make sure it's flush after you tighten it as well. Kind of pulling it to make it a little tighter. So now that we have this, and that we have our design, and we have our 3 bobbins with our 3 threads, we're going to be taking out this white thread that we have in there, and then I'll just show you from here, I guess. Okay, so we have our first thread. We take the bobbin, then we put it in here. Cool beans. And then it cuts off. Cool, we leave it there. Then we put the thread up top. And then this is a little cap for it. We're just gonna put that on there. Cool, cool. Then we're going to thread thread the machine. Ow, my toe. Follow the numbers, go all the way down. Thread the thread through the needle. Oi. This is the lid to the bottom of this where I put that bobbin in. Should have put that in earlier ago. Yeah, it's okay. And flush. Now I have the right thread with the right bobbin. I wasn't too sure whether I wanted to embroider through the blue jacket, or just create a stabilizer that I could embroider with the checkered pattern on it, if that makes sense. And I'm saying this because I wasn't too sure if my needle was gonna be able to go through all three layers. So that was one of my main concerns when doing this. But eventually, I kind of just made up my mind, and I decided to do a two embroidery fabric layer embroiderment, if that makes sense. Two checkered with the checkered pieces. So I was gonna use 2 layers of the embroiderment fabric, and then lay my checkered piece on top of that, and then put it through my hoop. Unfortunately, it didn't end up working how I wanted it to. Um, the the fabric was that in the entirety of the fabric was just too thick to go through the hoop, so I had to take out one of the layers of embroidery, and so I just had 1 layer of embroidery fabric and then my checkered piece. This ended up working, and then you do end up seeing what I got, what it ended up turning like with all the embroiderments on it.
You just got to realize that everybody's going to be on your tail from 5 o'clock until the day you die. You just got to realize that everybody's going to be on your tail from 5 o'clock until the day you die.
And then right here, I am just sewing the fabrics together, or the border together, I suppose. I'm doing a double stitch, as you can see. So I'm going to be doing one on the inside, and then I'll be doing one on the outside. Just gives it a little more strength. So it turns out a little bit nicer. It won't have like the pattern flipping out, or like the border flipping around. Makes everything look a little bit cleaner. Alright, so I did have the final product right here. As you could see, it came out pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. Do like the way everything kind of flows. It kind of looks from far away. I mean, I like it because it's kind of like a brain teaser. But if you get up close, you could really like see what's on there. The borders came out okay. I think I could have did better on this edge, honestly, and this one as well. I could have got more towards the edge like I did on these ones. This one doesn't really lift up, just like this one as well. But you could barely tell that like these are two different sides, you know. You really have to tell. But I mean, it came out okay. I think my only thing that I would change, honestly, is maybe instead of having this border on it, I cut onto the inside of the jacket and then I stick some of this on top of here, and then instead of having a black border, it looks like it's just a checkered thing behind it. I think it'd look a lot cleaner, but besides that, I think it came out okay. Let me know what you think.